Greetings, YouTube. Not all heroes wear capes, but Cat Murdock deserves their own custom cape from all of us. Cat's incredible designs, infographics, are used and distributed and supported by Reddit, by Line, by Discord, by the forums, by Twitter, you name it. Cat is a true legend, a TL. And I appreciate their work so much. With that being said, I have not done a video, even though it feels like everybody and their neighbor did one, and to the point where people were like, Prof, I saw other people's thoughts on this. Why didn't you give us your thoughts? And my first thought was, because I was hanging out with my girlfriend last night. I wasn't going to talk about a 7-star featured crystal. Maybe that's not good enough for people, though. Maybe they need a combination of thoughts, which, by the way, this is a fool's gold design. The aggro crag, as I called it, from Global Guts back in the day in the 90s Nickelodeon, is not the color or the shape of the Mark II 7-star crystal coming in May. That is going to be purple, and it does look cool. I'm a fan of purple. In the church year, the Christian church year, it's actually the season of Lent, so maybe we'll all get pocket Lent when we open 7 stars. I don't know. What I do know is that thanks again to the aforementioned @CatMurdock_art, we have this incredible, professional, beautiful 7-star basic crystal pool graphic. And I have to say, in terms of the actual pool, there are very few people that I would be disappointed to get. Like this first row, for example, every one of those is fun. I think Mantis is going to be more fun too. This is also leading us to realize that maybe the reason why they chose certain new champions like Mantis was because they knew that they were going to be in the new first round of the 7-star basic crystal pool. Because Sauron, annoying defender, kind of underrated on offense too. Shuri's going to be buffed, and apparently that buff looks great. Gore and Wiccan are two of the best champs in here in Titania. I know there's a rhyme or reason other than the start of the fight when she goes unblockable, unstoppable, but I just haven't figured it out. So I'll be, about to defeat her, and then she'll become unblockable, unstoppable again, and I'll get wrecked. And I'm thinking, I should have known it was coming, but I still got wrecked. So that entire top row, buffed Mantis included, is awesome. In the second row, Elsa is going to be one of my bays. I run suicides. She is unbelievable with suicides. Storm P90X, I'm one of those people who just doesn't know how to use her yet. So she's one of those people that I know I'd learn to be excited about, but I still wouldn't be that excited. Guillotine 29, top 5 champs I want. Terrax, Pain as a defender, even though, of course, being awakened really helps with him. And then we've got Wongers and Overseer. Wong is one of those champs that I still don't know how to use too, but I think maybe he'll be great as a 7-star, or at least good. I don't know. Korg, defense, Sunspot, so underrated now because was viewed in some ways as being overrated. Fishbowl, Mysterio, Silver Surfer is one of the only champs that I would curse the ground to get. And even then, though, if you get Silver Surfer and you're mad, your prestige probably is going to go up because he's so highly rated. America Chavez, really, really solid defender and offensive, underrated champ at times too. Spidey Gwen, I got to be honest, I still don't really like Spidey Gwen, even after the buff, but a lot of people do. She's just not for me. Killmonger, I'd love a 7-star Killmonger. Domino, though, it's my number one. She is my number one. Iron Man, Infinity War, also underrated on offense and traditionally a defender. Venom the Duck, there was a hint that he was going to get at least a little bit of a tune-up at some point, maybe the next year, and right now he's still really solid. Mangog, I hate as a defender, and that special 2 is fun on offense too. Joe Fixit, I have seen people slay an alliance war with him as an attacker, but he's another champion like Spidey Gwen that I see people do good work with and I just don't use. Falcon needs to be SIG 200, so that's a long-term project if you get a long-term puzzle piece champ. Bishop, top 10, most sought after, so is Venom. War Machine, fine. You know, I'm not going to be excited, but I'm not disappointed. Dragon Man and Hulk, I would both be really excited about. Hulk's new buff is amazing. I love it so much. It's so user-friendly. Hawkeye's one of those few champions that I'd be very disappointed if I got. I'd rather have Gambit than Hawkeye, and Gambit I still don't use either. Same with Rocket. This bottom row is like my least favorite. I don't like the OG Spidey buff. I might be in the minority, or maybe I'm not. Sasquatch, immediately putting him on defense. And Gamora is somebody I don't use, but she has some fantastic long-term damage if you can keep stacking those heavies, particularly. I'm impressed. No Groot, no Iron Package, no OG Captain America, no OG Daredevil. All of the champions I bring up that feels like everybody gets. No Winter Soldier. They're not in here. So Kabam has done the community right. That doesn't mean, though, that I'm suddenly going to like 7 stars more than 6 stars. Not at all. In fact, I think 6 stars are more valuable than ever because Kabam also confirmed that Hercules probably is never coming to the 7-star pool. Like, when somebody brought it up, they laughed. Like, that's never going to happen. Just like they laughed when people said, I can't wait to get Quake as a 6-star, and she's still not in the game. And it's been so long since we got 6 stars that Kabam couldn't even remember when they came out. So, I do appreciate that the first 2 crystals are 10,000, but the reason why I say that they're going to cost 15,000 is that they're always going to cost 15,000 after that, unless they tell us differently. So for the sake of argument, that's also why Cap Murdock put the 15,000 price tag. It's not clickbait. It's not false. It's that's the permanent price after 2. And I think we should just look at it like that, because everybody who's going to be able to open them at the beginning is going to probably take out their first, if not both, of those 10,000 initial prices immediately. So it's not going to be relevant. That also causes some people to say, well, then I'm going to wait. But you're probably not going to want to wait, because Kabam are evil geniuses who are saying that you can bring your 7 stars allegedly into some super special exclusive 7-star quest in May, and you can't do that without 7 stars, and you can't get 7 stars without opening 7-star crystals. See how that works? So it's all connected, YouTube. It's all connected. I've never been more impressed with Kabam to choose a middle ground. When I have a title on a video, like, I've never been more impressed with Kabam. I get people who are like, they bought Prof. Hoff. He's gone soft. He's not the objective journalist he claims to be. No, I still am. You know, I still wish it was 12,500, personally. And I still think the price tag is too high for people who don't do Alliance War or other major rank reward type of opportunities for 7-star shards. I also think, for sure, that there should have been way more 7-star shards, now that we know the price tag. In 8.2, completion, especially exploration, it's insane you can't open one 7-star from exploring 8.2, particularly because I think it's going to be pretty tough. Anyhow, those are my thoughts as an objective person, but I'm still thankful that Kabam didn't put the usual suspects in. They learned from their 6-star basic original pool. They said that, and hey, when they learn, when they improve, we've got to celebrate that as a community, and I don't want to undercount that or underscore it. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.